Can we start Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. A very good morning, a very good evening to Principal of SMK Tun Silanang, Cikgu Azlin binti Mokhtar, Principal of SMK TENGKU TEMENGGONG AHMAD, Cikgu Tumina binti Baharum, our guest speaker, Sir Ikhwan Hazat bin Idris, teachers and students from SMK Tun Silanang and SMK TENGKU TEMENGGONG AHMAD. Welcome to our program today, Perkampungan Ilmu SPM Siri 1 secara atas talian. And for today's slot is Bahasa Inggeris. As we know, this is a program organised by both school, Sekolah Menengah Tun Silanang and SMK TENGKU TEMENGGONG AHMAD in order to help SPM 2021 candidate to prepare for their exam, especially in English 1119. Okay, before we start, let me remind students a bit about this slot. At the end of our slot, our speaker will give a few questions and we will choose a winner from each school, and there will be a prize given and name of the winner will be announced during the closing ceremony. So hope students will take this chance to win the prize. Okay, let me introduce our speaker today. Our speaker today is Sir Ikhwan Hazat bin Idris from SMK Kubang Telaga Bacuk, Kelantan. Very far but very near to us here. We are blessed to have him with us today. For your information, Sir Ikhwan Hazat is a National Master Trainer of CEFR Curriculum Induction and also a National Master Trainer for Formative Assessment. So, without further ado, I welcome Sir Ikhwan Hazat. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Sawana. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good afternoon to everyone, especially to all the beloved students here. Okay, I hope you have had your lunch and prepare for the afternoon session. Okay. So again, I am Mr. Ikhwan Hazat bin Idris, or you can call me Mr. Ikhwan. Okay. Previously, I taught in SMK Jalan Kota Tinggi in Kluang until 2019. Okay. So I've been in Johor for many years lah. And after that, I transferred to Kota Baru, Kelantan. Okay. Following I moved back to my wife's hometown since 2019 and until today lah. Okay. Alright. And also I've been to TANKA before doing courses for teachers. Okay. I have few friends in TANKA tu lah, English teachers in TANKA that I know of. Alright. Okay. So let's start with today's session. So I will share a slide with you. Hold on, yeah. Alright, okay. So for today, untuk hari ini, we're focusing at writing and listening lah. Okay, a little bit of writing, a little bit of listening. Okay, why? Because writing is quite important because I know some schools they're going to have mid-year examination kan. So writing is important. Listening it's not a new thing for all of you, okay? But most of the time, many students, they do not know how to answer listening questions. So that's why today saya fokus pada writing dengan listening. Okay, alright. Okay, so before we begin, please get ready with your pen or pencil, a piece of paper, or better still, you have a writing notebook. Okay? And also put on your earphone or headphone so that you can listen clearly to what I'm going to share with you this afternoon. Okay? Tak boleh duduk diam sajalah, mesti kena duduk dan dengar. Dan juga catat. Okay? Just like when you are in the classroom, right? Every time your teacher teaching you in the classroom, the same thing. Okay. So, today, this afternoon, we are learning to recognize and know the task types in writing paper 1119/2, okay? And also recognize and know the task types in listening paper 1119/4. So, abang tengok situ kod dia, 1119 tu kod untuk bahasa Inggeris. Ada stroke 2 tu, maksudnya kertas 2. So, writing adalah kertas 2. Okay. The first paper, okay, paper 1 is reading. Paper 2 is writing. Paper 3 is speaking. And paper 4 is listening. So, today we are focusing at paper 2 and 4, writing and also listening. Okay, a tour on writing paper 1119/2. So this is writing paper. So basically, this is what you need to know. Every student must know. Setiap pelajar, setiap murid perlu tahu. Kita nak pergi exam, kita kena tahu soalan tu ada berapa bahagian. Okay, berapa banyak soalan. Okay, berapa banyak masa yang diberikan. You must know all of that. Kan, it's like you are going to the war. Ataupun boleh mudah lah kan, you want to prepare dinner for your family. Let's say awak nak masak nasi ayam, kan, nasi ayam. Tapi awak tak tahu bahan-bahan dia, tak tahu cara-cara dia. Of course, by the end, awak tak boleh nak buat nasi ayam. Same it goes when it comes to examination. Kita kena tahu, you must know and also prepare. Okay, so there are 3 parts for writing paper. 3 bahagian ya. Paper 1, paper 2 part 1, part 2 and part 3. Okay, so 3 bahagian for writing paper. Awak kena ingat tu. Okay, the overall allocated time is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Tak lama, sekejap je. 1 jam dan 30 minit. Okay, so 1 jam 30 minit tu sebenarnya tak ada masa untuk sesiapa pun untuk tidur. Why? Because the questions are not that difficult kalau awak tahu macam mana nak menjawab dia. 1 jam 30 minit sekejap je kan. Kalau awak tengok Korean drama pun lagi panjang daripada 1 jam 30 minit. Okay. Number 2, the paper carries 60 total marks. Markah keseluruhan semuanya dah 60 marks. 60 markah. So that means 20 marks for each part. So part 1 20, part 2 20 markah, and part 3 pun 20 markah. Semua sekali 60 markah. Okay. And then for part 3, this is the most important part. Okay. For part 3, you need to choose only 1 out of 3 questions given. Okay. So maksudnya part 1, 1 soalan saja yang wajib jawab. Part 2 pun sama, 1 soalan yang wajib jawab. But for part 3, there are 3 choices given. Ada 3 soalan, 3 questions for you to choose. And then you choose only 1. Okay, itu saja bezanya. But you must answer all parts. Part 1, part 2 dan part 3 mesti dijawab. Wajib dijawab. Okay? Alright. So now let's look at part 1. Okay, part 1 short response. Usually dia akan bagi soalan email ke, okay? Kadang dia akan bagi memo or maybe a short letter, kan? I think this is most of you kalau masih lagi ingat lebih kurang sama masa awak menduduki peperiksaan PT3 kan, masa awak menduduki peperiksaan PT3 lebih kurang macam ni. Okay, tak ada beza sangat. Dia punya bilangan perkataan pun masih lagi sama. Okay. On your left here, you can look at the question. You receive and okay, receive email from a friend, Mimi, okay, dia akan bagi, ini saya panggil situation lah. Okay, ini soalan dia, and then ini requirement, keperluan yang awak perlu buat, okay, and then dia akan bagi awak template lah ataupun ruang untuk jawapan. So, how to answer for part 1, short response ni. Okay, nampak dia short kan, sebab tu dia bagi 80 perkataan saja, sebab dia short, pendek. Okay, tips to answer. Read and understand the situation. Okay, situation dia di sini. Ini semua dia panggil situation. Saya highlight kan. Let me use laser pointer kat sini. Ini saya gelarkan sebagai situation. Situasi dia supaya awak faham apa sebenarnya. Okay. So kita apa sini? Awak terima, you receive an email from a friend, Mimi. So Mimi ni, this is your friend. Okay. So be careful. Bila bagi nama, guna nama tu. Jangan tukar nama lain. Okay. Bila awak tukar nama lain, what happen? Usually awak akan mungkin awak diberi macam penalti lah. Maksudnya awak tidak mengikut arahan soalan. Okay. Nama dia Mimi. Mimi ni kawan awak. Dia hantar email kepada awak. Okay. And then what happened? She is worried. Dia risau. Dia gusar about the upcoming exam. Tentang perasaan yang akan datang. As she does not know how to prepare for it. Okay. So this is situation. Lepas tu awak kena sentiasa kena baca. Setiap perkataan yang ada dalam kertas soalan, tak kira walaupun tulis part 1 sekalipun, awak mesti baca. Jangan skip. Mesti baca. Alright. Okay. So do you need to give advice or suggestion? Advice nasihat. Suggestion, cadangan. Okay. By looking at the situation here, what do you think? What do you need to do? You need to give advice or you need to give suggestion? Siapa yang boleh respon kat sini? You want to respond, please switch on your mic. Siapa saya nak cuba? Kita nak kena bagi nasihat ke kita nak bagi cadangan kat sini? Untuk soalan part 1 ni. Ada yang respon tak? Or maybe perhaps Madam Sawana can suggest the name ke? Tak ada.
Irsyad, would you please answer, Irsyad?
Salah tak apa, it's okay.
Zulfadil Irsyad, please.
Nelly ada tak Nelly? Boleh try, Wardah?
Malu ni. Kan?
Nelly?
Tak apalah, it's okay. Tak apa, lepas ni kita tanya lagi. Okay. Again, I would like to remind you, do not be shy. Okay, do not be afraid. Okay. Kita belajar ni jangan malu, jangan takut untuk buat salah lah. Nama pun belajar kan. Sebab itulah awak perlu pergi ke sekolah sebab kita tak tahu. Bila kita tak tahu, kita tak cuba, kita tak tahu. So, don't be afraid, you must be brave. Okay? Okay, alright. Now let's look at the question lah. Number 2. Underline the keywords or phrases. Okay, underline lah. Underline the keyword or phrases. Okay. Guna underline ke, pakai highlighter pun bagus juga kan. Cari kata kunci atau frasa kunci. Okay, you look at here, atau apa kan, from a friend ni kan, saya highlight ni. He is worried, does not know how to prepare for it. Ni contoh cara saya gunakan highlighter lah. Okay, so that my mind and my eyes will focus at what I need to do next. Okay. Seterusnya, now look at the email sent by Mimi to you. Hi, our mid-year exam is next month. Okay, so what kind of exam? Mid-year exam. Bila? Next month. Okay, I'm so nervous. What should I do to calm down? Do you have any tips on how to prepare for the exam? How about your preparation so far? I'll be waiting for your reply. Bye. Okay. Now, ini baru soalan dia. Ini baru soalan. Okay. Before that, let's look at number 3. Look at here. What did I type here? Saya apa? Saya kata, identify how many question marks. Kenapa? Awak kena tahu berapa banyak soalan yang ada dalam email ni. Berapa banyak question marks. Okay. If you look at here, how many question marks in the email? Anybody would like to respond?
3.
3, very good. 3. Okay, 3, right? Okay, just 1 kan? 1, 2, and 3. So, kenapa? Kenapa kita kena tahu berapa banyak soalan yang ditanya dalam email tu? Siapa tahu? Kenapa? Kenapa kita perlu tahu berapa banyak soalan ditanya dalam email tu? Anybody knows why? Siapa nak respond tu? Kenapa? Why? That's my question. Why? Why you need to know how many questions being asked in the email? Kenapa? Siapa
You can raise your hand so we know who want to answer. Dapat raise your hand.
You need to help me, Madam Sawana, because I cannot see myself right now because I'm
Okay.
sharing the screen, right? So if there is any student who would like to respond, just switch on your mic.
Answer. Okay.
Ada tak? Siapa yang nak cuba? Soalan saya, I repeat my question. Why do you need to know how many questions in the email sent by Mimi? Kenapa kita perlu tahu berapa banyak soalan yang Mimi tanya dalam email? Kenapa? Why?
Untuk pastikan kita menjawab semua soalan yang dia tanya tu.
Very good. Okay, that's a good answer. What is your name? May I know your name?
Nik Nurul Ashikinauni.
Nurul Ashikinauni. Okay, very good. Okay, betul. Nurul Ashikin, what Nurul Ashikin said is correct. Betul. Sebab kita kena tahu apa yang Mimi tanya dan pastikan supaya kita dapat jawab semua soalan dia. Supaya nanti kita dapat markah penuh. Okay, markah yang tinggi untuk part 1 ni. Alright? So, and then number 4 here, make sure you use the correct tense when writing. Past ke, present tense ke, future tense ke, so awak kena tahu. Okay, for this part, kalau awak tengok kat soalan ni, lebih kepada apa? Lebih kepada present dengan future tenses. Okay, so awak kena tahu juga supaya bahagian markah untuk bahasa awak tidaklah terlampau rendah. Grammar kena jaga juga. Okay. And then do not forget do not forget to use linking words, phrases, linking words kat tubuh. Firstly, secondly, next, after that, and, so, by, semua tu yang biasanya cikgu awak dah ajar di sekolah every year. Okay, kalau lupa you can look up for it on the internet. What type linking words in English pun boleh cari. Okay, and most importantly, write in about 80 words. Jangan terlampau pendek dan jangan terlampau panjang. Okay, bila terlampau pendek, maka ukuran sikit lah. Okay, kalau terlampau panjang pun tak boleh sebab awak tak mengikut arahan yang diberikan. Alright. Okay, now I want you to go to slido.com. Type dekat handphone awak tu, buka awak punya browser Google tu. Type slido.com and then you key in this code. Okay, after that, I want you to write a short paragraph to reply to the email sent by Mimi. A short paragraph, pendek je. Pendek saja. Okay, join dulu. This is the question again. Kalau awak lupa, kita fokus kat sini Kita fokus kat sini. What should I do to calm down? Do you have any tips on how to prepare for the exam? Okay, so boleh pergi slido.com ni, key in the code given. Lepas tu, write a short paragraph, pendek je. Dah ada yang dah masuk ke?
Dah.
Okay. Type. Simple lah, pendek saja. Saya nak simple saja. Maksudnya bukan introduction. Bukan introduction, tapi dia punya body dia. Fokus dekat sini What should I do to calm down? Do you have any tips on how to prepare for the exam? Cukup. Sampai sini saja. Okay, dari sini sampai sini. Cukup. Itu saja yang saya nak. A very short one. Kalau tak faham boleh tanya, switch on your mic, boleh tanya. Type your short paragraph and then you click send. Nanti dia akan keluar dekat sini. Kita nak tengok. Okay, yang lain.
Sir,
Yes.
can you show the question again?
Okay, sure. Okay, so write a short paragraph only, focusing at these two questions. What should I do to calm down? Do you have any tips on how to prepare for the exam? If you want to answer all three questions pun bagus juga. Kan? You want to answer question 1, question 2, question pun lagi bagus. Okay, yang lain jangan takut nak cuba. Do not be afraid to try. Tanya kena denda pun. Kan? Jangan takut. Kita datang sini untuk belajar. Kita beranikan diri. Okay, yang belum join tu boleh join. Type slido.com and then key in the code. I'll give you another 5 minutes lagi. You don't have to write very long, a very short one je. Okay, saya nak tengok saja. Saya tengok saja sejauh mana pemahaman awak, itu saja. Okay, tak payah panjang sangat lah. Okay, maybe you can, if you want to do a full version of it, you can do later and then you can submit your essay to your English teacher. For now, I just ask you to write a very short paragraph based on the question here. Okay, kalau boleh, 2 soalan ni saja. What should I do? Dengan do you have any tips? Okay. far masih kosong lagi board ni. You want to ask question, you can ask sambil buat tu. Duduk diam je kan. Tanya boleh tanya. Okay. Siapa nak send boleh send sekarang. Jangan risau, nama tak nampak kan. Awak send je. After this, I'm going to show you a sample answer. Supaya awak nampak sikit idea dia macam mana. Now I want to see yours first. Tengok awaknya dulu, jawapan awak dulu.
Sir, can you go back, return to the previous slide?
Yeah. Okay, done everyone. You can send your answer now. I just want a short paragraph. Tak, pendek je. A paragraph saja. Kan? A short paragraph. Satu saja paragraph. Pendek. Bukannya saya minta the whole essay. Saya tak minta satu essay pun. Saya minta satu perenggan pendek. Okay. Focusing at the first two questions tu. What should I do to calm down? Do you have any tips on how to prepare for the exam? Okay. Tak siapa nak hantar tak ni? Tak siapa hantar lagi ni? Jangan takut tu. To click the send button. Tak respon lagi.
Some students said that they want to try but they cannot send. They cannot send their answer.
Cannot send.
Maybe the line lah. Maybe. I don't know why.
Tak apalah. Kalau cuba kan. Kalau mungkin lah some of you, your internet connection tak stable ke kan. Maybe lah.
Those yang boleh itu boleh try.
Dia try, betul dia try. Nampak ni, tu test tu saya hantar tu. Tu dah akan keluar macam ni nanti. Okay, saya dah hantar satu. Walaupun test je kan, tapi just try. Very good. Lagi. Entah apa ni, saya nampak. Sorry. Tak keluar nama pun kat situ. Send je. Kita nak share kan, so that you can see your friends answer and your friends can also see and read your answer. Macam tu lah. Jangan risau, saya tak ada nak betul apa-apa sangat pun, nak tengok saja your ideas. Saya bukan nak check every sentence, check your spelling tak kan. Saya nak tengok idea saja. So jangan risau, salah spelling ke, salah grammar ke, tak apa. Ada lagi nak cuba, send dia, jangan risau. Macam ni kan, dah letak nama pun. Even saya tulis test ni, ada test saya tulis, saya send kan, test ni pun tak keluar nama saya kat sini kan. So, jangan malu, jangan segan. Okay. Alright, tu ada lagi tu. Bagus, very good. Come on, lagi. Short paragraph saja. Okay. While waiting for your friends to submit another responses, kita tengok lah. Start from here dulu kan. Start from the top lah. You can listen some music or play the games. Okay. To calm down. I have some tips how to prepare for the exam. Read the books and exercises to improve our memory. Okay, again, saya kata apa? Saya kata saya tak nak check spelling awak, saya tak nak check grammar awak, saya nak tengok idea saja. Okay, for this one, okay, kat sini kita nampak dah menjawab kedua-dua soalan kan, to calm down dan juga how to prepare for the exam. This is a good idea. Okay, that's a good idea. Siapa yang buat ni, the first one ni? You'd like to introduce yourself? This one? Can switch on your mic. AHMAD dah hantar dah. Bagus. We start with the first response dulu ni. Hi Mimi, how are you? Okay, for this one lah. Kan, ini introduction. And hi Mimi, how are you? I hope you're looking of help. Okay, mungkin kita boleh tengok dari sini lah. Ini I pause ni. Ni idea dia sebenarnya. I think you must relax yourself ni. Ini saya nak kan. Again, I would like to remind you, jangan campur adukkan introduction dengan isi jawapan. Okay, supaya awak nampak lagi menarik dan teratur. Introduction. Untuk macam ni lah, how are you semua ni, introduction lah. Kan, jangan campur adukkan. Okay, next one. I think you need to take a deep breath and relax your mind by singing or dancing. Okay, good. Okay, this one pun menjawab soalan, tak ada masalah. Okay, good idea, bagus. Take a deep breath, relax your mind, singing or dancing. Okay, ni saya bagi contoh kan. Okay, this one sudah. Okay, this one, hi my beloved friend, how are you? Okay, ni pun samalah kan. How are you? I hope you are in the pink semua ni. Ni kira sebagai introduction kan. So again, once again, I want to remind you, when we write any essay, introduction kira sebagai introduction lah, pengenalan. So jangan sesekali kita terus menjawab soalan kita pada pengenalan. Biasanya kita akan menjawab soalan pada perenggan yang berikutnya, perenggan 2, 3 dan seterusnya. Okay, when it comes to essay, there are 2 paragraphs that you need to have a different ideas. Introduction dengan closing, penutup. 2 benda ni jangan campur adukkan dengan idea jawapan. Okay,
Sir,
Yes.
I cannot send it because it says too many characters.
Too long. Is it too long?
I only give 2 idea.
Really? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Okay. You will just tell me what do you have there. Just say it out.
My advice for you to prepare for your mid-year exam is you must do a smart revision for your examination. Secondly, make sure that your health in the good condition. It is because it will not affect your focus in your examination.
Okay, good. It's a good idea. Alright. Tapi that one lebih kepada calm down kan. Tapi tips from you tak bagi lagi sangat kan. Betul tak? Okay, tak apa. It's okay. Kalau boleh kita cuba simplify, kita simplekan dia kan. Tak apa. It's okay. That's a good idea. Very good. Okay. Is it Nur Ashikin tadi? Betul tak? Nur Ashikin, Nur Ain? Put your name.
Nik Nurul Ashikin.
Okay. Tengok lagi your friends submission. Tengok sini. Okay. Tadi dah ramai tau. 13 dah hantar dah. Okay. Dia pula kan. So 15, 15, 16. Okay, good. Okay, how are you? How are you think? Okay, just take a deep breath and you can go out to see beautiful scenery and nature. Okay, betul. Ini adalah cara supaya untuk kawan awak calm down kan. Tapi kat sini awak tak masukkan your tips macam mana prepare for exam. Tapi this is a good idea lah. Good idea. Okay. But once again, kena ingat introduction dengan campur adukkan dengan isi. Okay, the next response actually is all about your mentality to help you calm down, which you need to be confident and have faith in yourself. Okay, here are some tips that I think would be beneficial, which firstly, tadi saya kata saya tak nak check spelling grammar sangat kan, tapi this one I have to sebab takut menjadi kebiasaan. Memanglah kebiasaan. Okay, many students doing the same error. Saya tak nak berlaku kat awak lah, nampak dia mudah tapi sebenarnya kesilapan yang sangat popular. Okay, apa kata I ni kan, saya ni. Okay, bila saya, I ni kena capital I, huruf besar macam ni kan. Ini untuk saya. Okay, there's a tips for you lah saja. Okay, here are some tips that I think will be beneficial, which firstly, you need to cover every topic that will be asked in the exam. Secondly, try to do as much as possible exercises from your textbooks and even some topical questions. I hope this will help you improve very good. Okay, this one is a very spot on responses. Bagus ni. Spot on. Okay, dia terus maksudnya straight to the point. Okay, this one is a very good one. The next, I think you should stop worrying, take a deep breath. You need to start your question from now. For instance, you can make a timetable. Okay. Okay, this one is a good response to menjawab soalan, ada bagi contoh kan. Alright. Okay, next. Hello Mimi, how are you? I hope you are in the pink of health. In my opinion, you have relaxed your mind, yourself. Okay, alright. So sekali lagi saya ingat apa tadi? Jangan do not answer the question in the introduction. Okay, this one nampak pendek tapi okay. So kurang-kurangnya Jamie okay. Bahasa Inggeris Jamie lah. Jamie ke I don't know. Tapi at least awak cuba menjawab soalan. Baguslah. Awak kata relax your mind, yourself, and then you have to struggle to study kan. Cuma bila macam ni awak kena tambah dengan keyword lah. Keyword tu dia ambil pada soalan tadi supaya berpanjang sikit awak punya ayat. Mimi, I think you must relaxing, stay calm. Okay, then you can do something interesting. Okay, boleh juga respon ni, tak ada masalah. Cuma dia lari sedikit lah kan. Lari sedikit lah sebab aku kata you can do something interesting, can eat healthy food. Dia tak salah, cuma lari sikit. Sebab fokus kita lebih apa? Meme is worried about the examination sebab dia tak tak prepare. She is unprepared for examination, sebab tu dia risau. Okay, boleh, ni macam ni boleh, tapi dia out of track sikit, dia terkeluar daripada landasan sikit. Okay, right. Next one, to Meme, how are you? I hope you are fine. Okay, yesterday I got your mail. Ini bersama lah kan, ini lebih pada introduction kan. Okay, dia menjawab soalan, cuma this is a very typical, saya tak panggil dia error lah, saya panggil typical weakness lah, kelemahan yang selalu dilakukan oleh banyak pelajar lah, ramai murid macam ni lah. Kadang-kadang lupa, sebenarnya saya tahu, awak tahu, cikgu awak memang ajar kan, asingkan introduction, jawab soalan pada perangan kedua, semua tu kan. I believe that your teachers have taught you that, and I also believe that you have learned that way. Tapi maybe sebabkan dah lama tak di sekolah, awak lupa kan. Okay, jadi semua okay, jawab soalan. Next, you don't need to be stressed and calm down. Okay, I think you have to study early. Okay, alright, this one pun a good response, menjawab soalan on the spot. Okay, hi Mimi, I hope you're healthy as usual. Make a timetable, but I also suggest you this is one I'm looking for, menggunakan keyword macam key verb kan, suggest, advise, macam tu bagus, that's good. I think you should try to figure out which study techniques are good for you. Okay, this is a suggestion, betul juga, tapi too broad, dia terlampau luas. Kalau boleh kita simplifikan dia dan lebih terus straight to the point, katakan terus je. Ini macam terlampau meluas sangat. Next one, how are you? Okay, I hope you are in the pink of health. Okay, nanti cuba belajar lagi so far saya nampak ramai juga from you gunakan in the pink of health kan. Dia tak salah, okay je, no problem. Cuba kita cari frasa lain yang lebih kurang sama maksud macam ni, supaya kita pelbagaikan. Okay, kita pelbagaikan lagi. Just a suggestion, cadangan saja, saya tak kata salah pun, boleh je. Okay, I think you will calm down if you eating snack or your favorite drink or food while doing it. Okay, I hope the person who wrote this tak makanlah ketika ni kan, boleh je makan, tak masalah kan. Okay, you can make some notes. Okay, alright. Okay, ini dah kira sebagai satu essay terus kan. Kalau macam ni satu essay, short pula. Tapi this one dah kira menjawab sikit lah soalan, cuma tak ada huraya semua. You can adjust your mindset and believe that you can do it. I have 3 tips. This one is very precise. Dia bagi 3 tips terus. Bagus. Okay, good one. As for me, I think you should drink more water. Okay, boleh. This one okay. Hi Mimi, I'm glad to hear from you. Don't put the pressure yourself. Enough time to study. Remember, study smart, not study hard. Okay, alright, no problem. This one is a complete, patutlah ramai lambat submitnya. Ramai terus tulis satu essay ya. Saya minta satu perenggan je kan, short paragraph, dapat okay lah. Bagus satu. I hope you're ready next time. Okay, alright. This is look at the, okay. This is a good example lah. This is a good example untuk macam awak nak jawab soalan pada perangan seterusnya. If you look at here, your friend here, dia tak jawab lagi. Dia terus, dia bagi introduction saja. Perangan kedua ni baru dia jawab soalan. Okay, alright. Bagus, good. Hi Mimi, how are you? Fine. You may eat balanced food, sleep early. Okay, this one alright, tapi sedikit lah, macam tadi kan, sedikit out of track. Kita keluar sikit dalam alasan, tapi tak salah. Kenapa saya kata keluar dalam alasan tu? Sebab kita akan rugi pada word limit lah. Okay, lari sedikit tu tak salah sangat, tapi dirugilah sebab fokus kita kepada soalan apa. You want to give suggestion, you want to give advice to Meme how to prepare for the examination. Okay, tapi this one okay lah, boleh lah, tak salah. Hello Mimi, how are you? I hope good condition. Okay, alright. This one is a very good response. Mana tadi? Hilang dah. Atas. This one. Okay, this one last one. Okay. Alright. Ni Pak, other than that. Ni contoh gunakan linking. Linking phrases. Kan other than that. Tapi tak cukup kan? Pakai satu je. Moreover, furthermore. Okay, organize the timetable, make your own notes, find some, okay. Alright, okay. Very good. So for those all of you who have submitted your responses here, I would say that all of you have done a good job. It shows that all of you understood what you need to do, okay, especially what to address based on the question given. Maksudnya awak faham, awak tahu apa yang saya kena buat, apa yang saya perlu tulis. Bagus, okay, good job. Right, now let's look at the sample answer here. Sample answer lah, ada panjang sedikit lah, panjang sedikit, tapi saya just nak contoh saja, okay. Okay. Biasanya hi Mimi kat sini lah. Sorry, if you look at here, dia dah bagi siap kan? To. Biasa to ni kita apa to ni? Tu biasa kita tak di email address lah kan? Dia kasi sesuatu email. So awak reka je apa-apa. You don't have to think too hard for the email address. Letak je kan? mimi@google.com mimi@gmail.com. Cukup lah. Kan? Ada setengah murid dia fikir apa email nak tulis lama ada bazir masa, tak payah, tulis je. Okay, subject, for the subject, alright. That's why saya tanya siap-siap tadi kan. Lepas tu saya tanya kat sini tadi, do you need to give advice or suggestion ke? You want to ask question ke? So kat sini lah keyword dia. So kalau kat subject ni saya akan tulis apa? Suggestions on how to prepare for examination. Okay, tapi sebenarnya as long as awak tulis apa-apa pun subjek tu dah cukup bagus dah. So you don't have to worry. Setengah murid dia risau, dia takut, cikgu saya tak pastilah subjek tajuk ni tulis apa cikgu. So you don't have to worry. Awak tulis je. Saya kata, awak tengok. Okay, one thing is you look at the dekat situation dekat sini. Okay. Ataupun you can also look at the email sent by your friend here. Ambil kata kunci dia. So, sekarang contohnya saya tulis apa subjek dia? Saya tulis apa? Suggestion, cadangan on how to prepare for pada examination. Okay. So jangan risau, yang penting awak mesti tulis. Kalau awak tak tulis, awak hilang markah. Okay, so this is the response. Okay, how are you? I have read your email. You did sound like you really worry about the coming exam. Relax, let me give you some advice. Saya bagi advice kat sini. Okay, nak pakai suggestion pun boleh. First of all, saya gunakan linking. First of all, you need to calm down by starting to create a study timetable. Okay, ayat ni saya menjawab soalan pada calm down tu. Okay, saya suruh buat apa? Saya suruh buat study timetable. This helps you to calm down and know what to do next. Why? Mula sini what? Kenapa kan? What apa? Apa saya ada kita nak suruh dia calm down? What? So, saya kata apa? Saya kata buat study timetable. Kenapa? Why? Kenapa? Sebab nak bagi dia tenang, calm down and know what to do next. Macam tu. It always apply the WH technique, WH question technique taught by teachers kan. Your teachers have taught you this technique many times, countless of times at school. Okay, I believe that all teachers memang akan ajar macam tu. Okay, WH question kan, what, who, where, why, when, how, semua tu kan. Ataupun some teachers mungkin your teachers ni dia pada pakai akronim kan, atau dia bagi gelaran lain. Example ni apa? 6 5 wives, 1 husband lah, macam-macam kan. Tapi konsep dia WH question. Okay. For example, saya bagi contoh. We subject study on certain days. Okay. And then, to prepare yourself for the exam, saya cuba jawab kat sini pula. How to prepare for exam, nampak tak? Saya gunakan frasa yang sama daripada soalan Meme, nampak tak? Ini salah satu cara lagi. Kalau awak rasa tak tahu nak pakai ayat apa, to prepare yourself for exam. Okay, saya ambil sini sebenarnya. Nampak? Okay, you need to get the exam schedule from your class teacher. Then, saya kata hubung lagi, then you need to do revision every day for entire weeks of examination. Contohlah. Okay, next paragraph, saya menjawab yang kat sini pula. How about your preparation so far? Kat sini memang tanya kita kan? So ni jawapan saya. Pak, saya gunakan frasa yang sama daripada soalan kat sini. Nampak? Tengok betul-betul sama. Inilah contoh mudah. Okay? Untuk siapa yang ada masalah nak mulakan ayat, you can use this technique. Tapi tadi saya tengok pada respon yang awak hantar tadi, kebanyakannya dah okey. So tak payah pakai ini pun tak apa, terus shoot the point ni kan. Ini saya bagi contoh untuk siapa yang rasa diri dia sukar sikit nak berbina ayat. Okay, alright. So this is a sample answer, macam ni lah. Okay, so part 1 is not that difficult. Dia very simple and apa pun short response kan. So janganlah spend too long dekat sini. Ikut dia punya arahan yang telah berikan. Alright. Okay. Now let's move on to part 2 pula. Part 2, guided writing. Also 20 marks. Okay. If you look at here, okay. Saya kata apa? Every page mesti baca setiap every word, every letter on the paper. So part 2, you must answer this question. Write your answer in 125 to 150 words in appropriate style. Okay. Inilah word limit. Mesti tulis tidak kurang daripada 125 dan tidak lebih pada 150. So that in within that range. Okay. So again the same thing, the tips to answer, read, understand the situation. Ini situation dia. And also the question. Okay. So what is the situation? Your class, saya buka highlighter. In your class, discuss the benefits of having hobbies. Kan? Kelas awak telah bincang tentang kelebihan ada hobbies. Apa hobbies? Plural kan? Hobbies plural. Kalau singular, hobby. H-O-B-B-Y, that is singular. Kalau hobbies, plural. More than one hobby. Your English teacher asks you to write an essay. Nampak? Essay pun dia dah hitamkan. About your hobby. So, for part 2, kebiasaan ni dia dah bagi point. That's why dia panggil guided writing. To help you, to guide you. Okay, so you need to write an essay about your hobby. Okay, dia tulis sini essay. Kalau dia kata tulis sini artikel, apa yang kena ada? Kalau artikel, awak kena ada tajuk kan, ada title, written by. Sebab tu dia kata in appropriate style. Selain daripada format, mesti dia dengan tone. Tone, gaya bahasa. Formal ke, informal ke kan. Kalau macam email to a friend tadi, part 1 daripada informal. Sebab tu kita boleh gunakan singkatan, contraction macam I ni kan. Ini boleh guna I'm semua ni sebab dia informal. Tidak rasmi. Kita tulis pada kawan, tidak rasmi. Okay. But for guided writing, kita tengok pada jenis essay. Kalau macam setakat open essay like this, no problem kan. Boleh gunakan tone yang kurang rasmi, informal. Okay, a report, report biasanya formal. Okay, that one you can ask your teachers nanti. Kalau awak tak sure, kalau awak tak tahu, tak pasti, you can ask your teachers. Or you can also ask me lah. Okay, you can ask me now, nak tanya, dia tanya. Alright. Underline the keywords phrases, start yang sama. Okay, underline, sini saya highlightkan. How many guided points given in the question? So there are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 guided points given. The first one is a hobby of your choice. Apa dia tolong awak lah sebenarnya. So tak ada alasan. No excuse that you say, I don't know what to write. No. Awak tahu sebab dah diberi. Okay. The first one is a hobby of your choice. Guided point number 2, reasons. Ni kena betul-betul ni. Reasons tu, if you can see there is an S kan? Apa? S. So, kena bagi more than one lah. More than one. Mula sekali, dia suruh apa? Awak kena pilih a hobby of the choice. It means that you need to tell your hobby. Apa hobi awak? Okay, let's say your hobby is cooking. Okay. Now reasons for your choice. Kenapa awak suka hobi tu? Kenapa? So you have to give more than one reason. Let's say my hobby is cooking. Why I like cooking? Okay, firstly, I like to eat. Kan? Secondly, the second reason, it is a satisfaction, kepuasan bila saya memasak. Itu contoh. Contoh kenapa. Okay. And the third point is why people should have hobbies. Ini dah tak kena dengan awak. Kenapa? Why? Kenapa people? Kenapa orang lain? Kenapa orang ramai perlu ada hobi? Okay. So the same thing, cara dia sama semua kurang tips dia, step dia. Baca soalan, fahamkan situasi, okay, underline or highlight the keywords, key phrases, okay, make sure you use the correct tense. Macam ni, this one usually we use present, present tense, and also maybe a mixture of future tense juga. Okay, gunakan keyword semua tu, lalu wacana semua tu pakai lah, tak makan lebih kan. But then again, make sure to write more than 135 words and not less than 150 words. Itu saja. Okay, now let's move on to part 3 pula. Oh, wait. Do you have anything to ask for part 2?
Sir, there is a student here, Farin Natira, asks about if I insert idiom in the paragraph, consider as one word or more than one word. This is about the range of words lah used kan.
Idioms lah.
Idioms. It's considered one or more than one word.
More than one word. Because it's considered as a word, it's not a term kan. So it's considered as one word. Okay, bila orang gunakan idiom semua tu kira word lah. Word by word. Alright, good question. Soalan yang bagus. Siapa dah tanya lagi tak? Just switch on your mic, boleh tanya. Anything to do with part 1 ke atau for now for part 2 nak tanya ke? Ada apa nak tanya? Tak pasti ke? Atau benda yang awak lupa ke? Benda yang belum tahu tapi nak tahu ke? You can ask now. That's why I'm here. Ada tak? Tak ada. Let's move on to part 3. This is the last part kan. Remember there are 3 parts for writing paper. So part 3 is an extended writing task. Extended tu maksud extend lah. Dipanjangkan lagi kan. Kenapa? Because you can see here, you need to write within 200 and 250 words. Lebih kurang 200 hingga 200.5. Oh, panjang lah cikgu. Banyaknya. Actually, it's not that long. And then actually you are quite lucky if you compare to previous form 5. Previous curriculum KBSM, diorang kena tulis 300 perkataan sekurang-kurangnya. Awak cuba tulis 200 hingga 200 saja. Tak panjang pun. Do not be afraid of the length stated there. Do not be afraid of the numbers. 200 lah. Awak terus down, awak terus give up. Kan macam tu. Kan? Sebenarnya awak tulis sudah dah cukup 200 dah. All you need to do is practice. Practice and keep on practice. Itu saja. Bila kita tak buat latihan, mestilah kita tak boleh buat. Kan? Simple thing. Okay? Alright, let's look at part 3. Write an answer to one of the questions, 3 to 5. So the question 3, question 4, and also question 5. 3, 4, 5. Soalan 3, 4, 5. But you only need to choose one. Pilih salah satu. Choose one question to answer. Do not. Jangan choose a backup question. Kenapa? Sebab memang kalau awak jawab ketiga-tiga soalan sekalipun, okay, katalah awak memang rajin sangat, awak jawab semua tiga-tiga soalan awak tulis. In the end, pemeriksa akan pilih satu juga esei yang markahnya terbaik. Contohlah question 3 ni, markah awak 5. Ini 6. Soalan kelima ni 8. So pemeriksa akan ambil markah yang paling tinggi kat sini lah. So it's not a good idea. Why? That's why saya kata jangan jawab lebih dari satu. So, okay. Why? Because you're wasting your time. One. Firstly, you're wasting your time. You should use that time to focus at only one question. Kan? Kenapa kita perlu bazir masa kita sedangkan kita boleh jawab satu soalan saja? So tindakannya kurang bijak. Dan ini berlaku. Memang ada murid yang macam tu. Alasan dia takut. Dia tak yakin. Kenapa takut? Kenapa tak yakin? Bila kita tak ada buat latihan, kurang bertanya, kurang buat revision, kan? Of course lah, bila exam, kita memang tak boleh jawab. Itu saja, simple. Very simple, okay? So you look at here, there are different kind of tasks. Question 3 here, tengok sini, write your review. Review. If you still remember, if you can recall, when you were in Form 3, awak ada belajar buat pasal restaurant review. Kan? In Form 4, awak ada belajar pasal movie review. Semua ni telah diajar by your teachers at school. Semua dalam textbook tu, full blast lah, apa lagi nama, Form 5 download kan? Form 5 download. Okay, semua tu close up for Form 3, right? So Form 3. Semua yang awak belajar all these years digunakan untuk masuk dalam exam. So it's not nothing new pun. So bila cikgu awak bagi latihan daripada textbook, please do it. Sebab itu reflect the real examination. Ramai murid dia tak tahu kat situ. Dia ingat cikgu bagi latihan textbook tu macam suka-suka je. No, it's not. Awak tak percaya, awak boleh buka textbook awak tengok review ni wujud ke tak dalam textbook. Email tu wujud tak dalam textbook. Sama, awak boleh tengok. Soalan dia kurang sama saja. Okay? Same goes with ada paper jugalah untuk listening ke, speaking ke, semua sama je. Alright. Question 4. Dia apa? What kind of task here? Dia minta apa? Write your article. Apa tak? Question 5. Write your story. So dia 3 different task types. 3 essay yang berbeza. Awak pilih satu yang awak rasa selesa nak tulis. Selesa nak tulis tu maksud saya bukan setakat tahu dia punya format, but most importantly is the content. And you answer the question. Okay, macam ni disebut review. Soalan dia pasal apa? Pasal game recommendation. Kalau awak tahu pasal video game, awak boleh huraikan demi soalan ni, jawab je lah. Okay. Let's say I don't know lah about video game. You can look at question 4 and 5. Question 4, advantages, disadvantages of online learning. Kelebihan, kekurangan online learning. Ini aku tahu ni, ini aku tahu. So jawablah soalan ni. Kan? Macam number 5 pula. Your teacher has asked to write a story for the English bulletin. It's a description of someone you admire the most. Ni senang ni, aku boleh buat lah. So, jawablah. Okay? Tapi be careful. Sometimes the question looks easy, tapi dia punya isi tu agak sukar. Kan? Okay? Agak sukar. So, you have to do a lot of practice. Okay? Later on nanti during English classes with your teachers, minta cikgu boleh tak cikgu ajar saya macam mana nak buat review, kan, how to write review, minta cikgu ajar. Okay, so mesti you must do a lot of practice, ingat tu. Okay, alright, any question for part 3? Kita nak habis tadi for writing ni, jadi masuk kepada listening pula. Soalan tak nak tanya apa-apa pun, apa-apa saja about writing paper. Any question?
Okay, so there is a question from Nur Wafa Adia. Is it okay if we write more than the required words? Is it okay if we write more than the required words?
Okay, alright. Okay, again, that's a good question, Wafa. Alright, if you write more, should be no problem, but do not write too long. Example, sampai 500 perkataan kan, itu terlalu panjang lah. Itu terlalu panjang. Mestilah for part 3 ni, awak tulis lebih kurang dalam almost 300 words ke, tu okey lagi lah. Okay, dia tak ada terlampau jauh, tapi sampai 500 perkataan tu, that is too much. Okay, too much. Because you have to remember, kenapa dia bagikan, why the question ask you to write about 200 to 250 words, because that's enough, cukup. Itu dia punya, memang itu soalan minta. Kita tak perlu bagi terlampau panjang. Okay, boleh lebih sikit tak ada masalah. Contoh saya tengah, saya kata nak dekat 300 perkataan ke, okey kan, 270 ke okey, tapi sampai 500 perkataan, 400 tu, that is too much lah. Okay, and then you must remember, lagi panjang isi awak tulis, lagi banyak kesalahan yang akan datang. If you really a good writer, you can write good essay sekalipun, there is a chance that you will do mistakes juga. Okay, so my advice to you is just keep to the word limit given. Okay, kalau terlebih, terlajak sikit tak apa, tapi jangan terlebih sangat. Okay, ada lagi tak? Tak ada? Any more? Tak ada, okay.
One more, sir.
One more.
Tamiza. How many paragraphs we suggest to write the essay?
That's another good question. Also a common question. Soalan yang selalu ditanya. Murid saya pun sama juga. Kan, bukan awak saja. Even my students also ask the same question. Okay. I don't know lah. Maybe dia jadi habit ke, tabiat, ataupun terlupa, ataupun tak pasti. Sudah 3, tapi it's okay, no problem. Baguslah tanya kan. The answer is very simple. There is no limit for paragraphs. Itu sahaja. Awak tengok balik dekat setiap soalan, part 1, part 2, part 3, dia tak tulis tu berapa perenggan. Dia tak minta pun. Mesti tulis not more than 4 paragraph. No, tak ada. Dia cuma minta word limit. Jangan write more than 250 words, kan? Write more than 200 words. Dia tak minta paragraph berapa. So, very simple for you. When you write essay, yang paling penting kena ada these 2 paragraphs. Introduction, yang pertama introduction kena ada. Dan mesti akhir dengan penutup. So, di antara intro dengan penutup tu, it's up to you. How many paragraphs you want to write? 5 ke 6 paragraphs ke 3 paragraphs ke, tapi for me I would like to say kalau boleh minima 3 perenggan lah. Lepas tu saya kata intro dengan penutup. Minima 3. Okay, sebab saya kata apa? Intro adalah pengenalan. Jangan jawab soalan di pengenalan. Okay, penutup lah kan. Nak bagi you want to give conclusion. Okay, you want to wrap up the essay. Perenggan yang kedua ni jawab dia. Okay, kalau if you feel that you are really weak, rasa saya lemah lah cikgu, saya sangat lemah dalam bahasa Inggeris, saya boleh tulis tapi tak banyak cikgu, so tak apalah, 3-4 perenggan okey lah tu. Okay, so to answer your question again, there is no limit for paragraphs, it's up to you, but my advice is minima 3. Minima untuk pelajar yang lemah sangat. Dia macam most of you here, I think most of you here are quite okay, quite good. Tulislah 4, 5, 6 perenggan. Contoh kalau question 3 ni, review ni, kebiasaannya kita buat dalam 5 ataupun 4 perenggan. 4 to 6 paragraph. Okay. Macam ni pula, for artikel pun sama, lebih kurang 4 to 6 paragraphs. Same thing. Okay. Another tips for you is, bila awak buat latihan kan, cikgu bagi latihan essay, masa tu lah awak praktis buat 4-5 perenggan. Lama-lama awak akan biasa, awak akan nampak, kalau aku buat 4 perenggan, macam ni rupanya. Kalau 6 perenggan, macam ni rupanya. Okay, that's a good question lah. Any more question from the...
Okay, another one question, sir. Very good. Nur Syahidah binti Saleh, sir, to get the whole 20 marks, what will you consider from the essay?
Okay.
Okay, and the other one, I read the other one too. Okay. If there is no conclusion, is that thing can affect our marks?
Okay, alright. Okay, I would like to address the first question. How to get full 20 marks, kan? Okay. There are 4 requirements yang awak kena tahu, kan? Saya rasa your teachers maybe dah explain to you. Okay, 4 benda, the 4 requirements, kan? Look at the content, how the tone you write the essay, how they communicate in the essay, the language, and so on lah. Dia tengok secara keseluruhan. Dia ada kriteria dia, tapi secara keseluruhan dia. Okay, example. Okay, I'll give you example. Let's go back to part 1 tadi. Okay, alright. Part 1 tadi, awak boleh menjawab pertanyaan yang diberikan. Okay, awak boleh menggunakan bahasa yang betul. In terms of grammar, in terms of tone and style. Awak boleh memberi pendapat, boleh menggunakan bahasa yang betul. Word limit pun dalam word limit yang diberikan, tak terlampau pendek, tak terlampau panjang. Okay. But the tricky part is biasanya yang pelajar hilang markah, susah dapat markah penuh adalah sebabkan language, bahasa. Okay, bahasa tu biasanya. Okay, I'll give you example lah. Example like the word prepare. What is the synonym for prepare? Apakah perkataan lain yang sama masuk dengan prepare? So bila awak gunakan perkataan lain dalam your response, awak masuk ke idiom ke, awak gunakan linkers, kata hubung, tanda wacana, semua tu, itu yang akan bantu dapat markah yang lagi tinggi. Okay? Nak dapat full 20 marks tu is not impossible. Tahu, boleh dapat, tapi we need to do a lot of practice. Okay, that one is quite detail to discuss, tapi saya bagi secara amnya berdasarkan 4 benda tadi lah, isi, content, okay, and then how they communicate, maksudnya dia minta email, awak tulis email, bahasa email macam mana, language as overall, kan, bahasa secara keseluruhannya. Okay, that is the idea. Okay, the second question will be, I forgot just now.
If there is no
Oh.
conclusion,
No conclusion.
is it
No
correct or
conclusion.
not?
Actually, ada. Memang ada. Bila awak tak ada tulis penutup, dia tak adalah macam tolak 5 markah, tolak 10 markah. Tak, bukan macam tu. Awak jangan risau. Contoh macam ni sekalipun, untuk part 1 ni kan, awak tak tulis subjek kat sini, awak tak tulis. Dia tak ada tulis tolak 5 markah. Bukan macam tu. Tak. Okay. Dia ada mengurangkan markah awak. Example kata, awak forgot to write conclusion. Penutup awak lupa nak buat lah. Tak sempat lah cikgu. Markah saya hilang Dia bukan macam tu. Tak. Jangan risau. Markah masih lagi ada. Mungkin dikurang. Okay. Let's say lah awak boleh dapat 10 markah untuk that part. Tapi mungkin awak tak ada penutup. Dia kurang sikit. Mungkin 8 ke 9 ke. Macam tu lah. Okay. Dia tak adalah ada markah yang khusus. Terlupa bagi tajuk. Tolak 8 markah. Tak ada. Dia bukan macam tu. Okay. You don't have to worry. Okay, you don't have to worry. So, boleh biasakan diri. Biasa ada introduction, biasa ada conclusion, dia tulis essay. Okay. Alright.
Okay. One more, sir.
Yeah.
That one is from Ridwana. I forgot to say the name. Okay. This one is from Nur Ain Sakina. Sir, would it be good if we put a proverb in an essay?
Yeah. That will be better. Bukan good dah. Kan better. If you want to add proverbs, idioms, semua tu kan, phrasal verbs, good. Go ahead. Teruskan. Tak salah, tak haram. Jangan risau. Lagi bagus, supaya menaikkan markah awak lagi. But be careful. Okay, be careful. Do not overdo it. Some students, they throw every proverbs, every idioms that they know. Campak semua the essay. Tapi ada proverbs, ada idioms yang tak ada kaitan dengan essay tu. Okay. So to answer your question, yes, go ahead. I encourage you. Okay, bagus. Gunakan semua proverb, idioms, phrasal verb semua pakai. Tapi make sure it is related to the context, related to the question. Okay, jangan awak main tulis je apa yang awak ingatkan. Some student dia memang boleh hafal tau, dia hafal 50 idiom. So dia masuk semua dalam essay notes like that. Okay, tapi to answer your question again, yes, bagus. Please. Yang jarang guna pun, I recommend you to use to write proverb, idioms in your essay. Biasa-biasakan diri biasa-biasakan diri. That's a good question. Alright. Okay, now we have come to the end of writing paper lah kan. Secara ringkasnya lah. Nak lagi detail tu memang tak cukup masa lah sebenarnya. Kena panjang lagi, kena buat latihan lagi kan. Okay. Okay, recap time. Okay, let me cut. Alright. I want you to answer quick quiz. Let me share with you the screen. Wang Wenwei, Siti Aina, Alif, Sakina. Okay, alright. Good one. Okay. Alright. Okay, so good. There's a quick quiz to recap whether you remember or not. Okay, whether you remember or not, you have learned for writing paper. So now let's continue.
Sir,
Yeah, yes.
there is one more question for writing.
Okay.
If we use wrong from Parinatra, if we use wrong format to answer the question, does it affect our marks, or does the examiner deduct the mark?
Yes, yes. You will be penalized. In terms of format, you don't have to worry about format. If you compare to previous curriculum, KBSM, previous SPM format, memang ada markah untuk format. Example, if the question asks you to write report tapi format awak format artikel kan, memang ada tolak markah kat situ. Tapi for the KSSM, the new format for SPM, dia tak ada markah khusus untuk format. Okay, that's why I say tak ada markah khusus untuk format. Memang akan hilang markah tapi tak ada markah khas. Kan? Tadi saya katakan, lupa tulis conclusion, terus tolak 10 markah, tak, bukan macam tu. Okay, so you don't have to worry lah. But it does affect your marks. That is true. Okay, so Farin Natra, yes. To answer your question, yes, it does affect your marks. Tapi dia tak ada specific marks. Okay? Tak ada specific marks 5 ke 8 ke 1 ke 2, tak ada. Itu dia pemeriksa, the examiner will look at as a whole, dia akan tengok. Dia ada requirement dia. Alright. That one you can ask your teachers for more information. Okay, to know more about it, because I cannot show you the exact format given by lembaga, sebenarnya tak boleh. Okay, saya tak boleh share semuanya secara public. Okay, tapi basically itulah dia. Okay. Let me find you one example. Let me read the example. That one, okay, let's say you, what's the question again? Wrong format. Okay, wrong format. Wrong format biasanya dia akan di bawah band communicative achievement. Communicative achievement maksudnya, can you communicate according to the task given? Soalan minta buat review, awak tulis review tak? Itu betul tu. Tapi kalau soalan suruh buat review, awak pergi buat report, kat situ awak akan hilang markah. So awak tak perlu risau sangat pasal format tu. Okay? Sebab kita dah, format kita ni SPM ni format baru, cara baru. Okay? Cara lama tu dah tak boleh kita nak follow dah, tak boleh ikut pun, memang tak boleh pun. Boleh guna tapi tak boleh ikut. Right? Okay, memang tak ada dah. Alright. Kena share dah saya semua. Okay. So again, before we move on to listening, again, when it comes to marks, awak jangan risau pasal markah. Maksud saya risau pasal markah tu, kalau kita buat apa yang soalan minta, you don't have to worry about marks. Itu saja. Very simple. Okay. And it's easier to score high marks. Senang semua, tak susah pun. Kalau ikut. Okay, kalau ikut dia minta apa. Okay, again, sorry saya tak boleh nak share bahan daripada lembaga tu secara public. Saya tak boleh. You can ask your teachers lah. Secara tertutup tu boleh lah. Secara open memang tak boleh. Okay, tapi itu dah je. Okay. Okay, shall we continue? Aku berapa dah? 4 kan? 30 minutes lagi. Let's continue to listening pula. So we go very fast lah. Okay, listening paper 3.19. Okay, group 4. There are 4 parts. 4 parts for listening paper. Part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. Okay, the overall allocated time is 40 minutes. The paper carries 30 total marks. 1 mark for each question. So ada 30 soalan lah. 1 mark for each question. There are 4 parts. Okay. If you still can recall, when you were in Form 3, for PT3 only 3 parts saja. Okay. For this one, the other 4 parts. For each part, you will listen to the audio twice. Okay. The first time you listen to the audio is for you to answer the questions. The second time you listen to the audio, you will have a chance to check your answers. Okay, ini cara dia biasalah. Awak akan dengar, awak kena beri peluang mendengar pada audio tu twice, 2 kali. Okay, kali pertama, listen and answer. The second time you listen is for you to listen and check your answer. Itu cara yang sebenarnya. Okay, belajar nanti. Okay, listening strategies. Listening to understand main ideas. Example, what is the conversation is about? Itu maksudnya main ideas. Okay, bila kita dengar, bila listen to audio, kita must listen to understand the main ideas. Dia cakap pasal apa ya? Radio interview ni pasal apa ya? Itu maksudnya understand the ideas. Okay. Listening to specific information and details. Specific, khusus. Informasi yang khusus. Maklumat yang mendalam. Example, the WH questions. What, where, how. Okay. Example, okay. Sekarang ni saya dengar perbualan antara 2 orang rakan, 2 orang sahabat. And then, diorang pergi mana je, apa topik dia, apa dia buat, itu specific information and details. Okay, what, where, how, when, how, and so on. Okay. And then also listening to recognize the attitude or opinion of speakers. Attitude or opinion of speakers. It means that the person who are involved in the conversation, who are involved in the audio, okay, you can recognize the attitude. Happy ke, sad ke, depressed ke, kan? Attitude lah. Okay, or opinion. Pendapat dia pasal apa. So, there's another strategy for listening. Also, you listen to instructions, announcement, TVs, and so on. Okay, all of these are listening skills lah, atau listening strategies. Yang kebiasaannya, your teachers have taught you in school. Okay, alright. So, part 1, there are 7 multiple choice questions. Okay, 7 soalan. MCQ, multiple choice question. This is for part 1. If you can see it here, you will hear people talking 7 different situations. 7 situasi berbeza. Okay, maksudnya every question has different situation. Dia bukannya situation ya. Okay, you will hear each recording twice. So jangan risau. Okay, again, the first time you listen to the audio is for you to listen and answer. The second time you listen to the audio is for you to listen again and check your answer. Itu cara yang sebenarnya. Okay, most students they thought that the first time they listen to the audio, just listen. Dengar je. Tak. Bukan. Itu cara sebenarnya. Okay, so I repeat. The first time you listen to the audio is for you to listen and answer. The second time you listen to the audio is for you to listen again and check your answer. Ataupun you want to change your answer kan. Masa itulah dia. Okay. Alright, so macam ni rupa dia. Okay, now I highlighted there. Okay, for part 2, still multiple choice questions, but the differences would be, first one would be, there is only one situation. Apa kat sini? Roy talking about his skateboarding experience. Kalau part 1, let's go back to part 1 lah. Part 1, 7 different situation kan? Okay, 7 situasi berbeza. For part 2, only one situation. Nampak? Tapi 8 soalan. So it means that the audio is longer. Dekat part 1 tadi, audio dia pendek. Short audio, short recordings. For part 2, it's a little bit longer. Tak panjang sangat, it's a little bit longer. Okay? Alright. There, I highlight, I already underlined there to show you the differences between part 1 and part 2. Okay, part 3, matching. There are 5 questions. Matching here, it doesn't mean that you can draw the lines, use your ruler. No, it's not that. Okay, matching here, you need to write. Tapi bukannya words, just letter. Sini ada letters, kan? Letters, huruf. Awak kena write the letters to match with the speaker. So, kat sini adalah jawapan dia, kat sini speaker dia. Let's read the instruction. You will hear 5 short extracts, 5 short extracts in which teenagers are talking about shopping habits. Okay, now apa bezanya part 3 dengan part 2? Part 2 talking about a person. Okay, about a person. There is no different situation. Only one situation, only one person. Part 3, 5 short extract in which teenagers talking about shopping habits. There's one topic. Topic about what? What is the topic? Teenagers talking about shopping habits. Tapi dia ada 5 different speakers. Kat sini nampak. So, in other words, there are 5 different speakers talking about the same topic, which is about shopping habits. Itu saja. 5 orang speaker berbeza berceritakan tentang topik yang sama. That's the idea for part 3. And then you listen, you match. This kind of activity, you can find it in a textbook. Memang ada. Dalam textbook memang ada. Dan download, form 5 download textbook ada, dalam form 4 pun ada, dan you have done this. Awak dah buat pun. Okay, bukan tak dah buat, memang dah buat. Since you were in form 1 lagi. This is just a matter you still remember or not, itu saja. Okay, that's why I said all the exercises in the textbook actually reflect your examination. Okay, alright. Part 4, this is the most challenging part. Why? Because the order will be longer than part 3. Lagi panjang dari part 3. Okay, there are 10 questions. Fill in the blanks with one word. This time awak kena tulis word. Okay, you can look at the question here. You will hear a student, Azlan, talking about his experience as an exchange student in Italy. So I have underlined here. So it's about one topic saja. So awak tak boleh risaulah. One topic saja. Okay, tak berbeza. Tapi bezanya apa? Use no more than one word for each space. Maksudnya, as you listen, you need to write the answer. This is why I say this is the most challenging part of all. Sebab awak kena menulis pula dah. Kan? Kalau part 3 tu okey lagi lah. Part 3 awak just tulis letter kan. A, B, C, D kan. Okey lagi lah. For part 4 ni, dia dah masuk menulis perkataan. So it's quite difficult. Okay, tapi tak impossible. Dengan latihan kita boleh buat. Okay. So how to identify keywords, similarities and differences in listening questions. So this is the skills that you need to do. You need to know, you need to try when it comes to listening question. Okay, before we start answering listening question, read and listen to the instructions. So you were given the question paper. Okay, you can read the question paper. At the same time, you can also listen to the instruction. Kan, dalam arahan pun dia ada audio dia kan. Kalau ingat dia, you can recall when you go in form 3 dulu. Okay, read each question, look at all the answers carefully. Okay, underline the keyword, sama je. Okay, identify any similarities or differences, persamaan ataupun perbezaan for each question and make some notes. Okay, let's try this one. Can you identify the keywords, similarities or differences in the question below? Make sure you underline them. Who wants to try? Cepat, just switch on your mic. Cakap je. From the question first, mana kita nak underline the question? Anybody would like to try?
Okay,
This is
Abbas
on your
bin Yahya. Abbas bin Yahya. Want to try?
Okay, Abbas.
Abbas, you can try.
Switch on your mic, Abbas. Are you there, Abbas? Abbas, are you there? In the first one, I would underline the word what. That what. Apa. Okay, and then dapat I underline craziest for A. B, fastest. C, unusual. Ini cara dia. Bila kita dah buat ni sebenarnya, we want to do this. Usually before you start listening to the audio, you have a few seconds kan, beberapa saat diberikan untuk awak baca soalan, and masa itulah awak boleh buat benda ni. Awak jangan risau, you don't have to worry. It's almost the same like when you were in Form 3, like when you were sitting for PT3. Okay? Nanti dia will play, the teacher will play the audio first, dia akan baca arahan. Lepas tu, dia akan silence sekejap. During that silence itulah awak akan baca all the keywords, cari keywords semua tu. Okay? And look at here, I circle the word design. So, the one that I circle, especially the word design here, maksudnya apa? Maksudnya similarities, persamaan. Okay? Saya underline ni perbezaan ni. Okay? The next question, let's look at the next question. Okay. Why girl, tak tahu juga. So maksudnya awak tak tahu tau. At this point, you don't know how many persons are there in the conversation. That's why I highlighted the word the girl. Mana tahu dia sebut ada girl, ada boy ke, ada parents tahu kan? Okay. Leave the party kan. Okay. Contoh-contohnya, how do I identify differences, similarities? Supaya kita tahu nak jawab apa, all the keywords. Okay. This one, the question dia tak mula dengan apa-apa, dia terus statement. Mothers can receive baby box. Oh, tak ada masalah, jangan risau. Okay. Alright. Okay. Any question? Tak ada, kita move on. Alright. Listening to longer audio and answering questions without pictures is quite challenging. When you were in Form 3, when you set for PT3, Part 1 question, there are pictures. Ada gambar. Tapi for SPM level, tak ada gambar. So it's quite challenging for some students. Dia mencabar sedikit. Tak susah, dia mencabar je. You need to be more focused while listening. However, it's not that difficult if you know the steps. Okay? So the steps are, firstly, read and understand the instruction given. Sama macam writing tadi kan. Saya kata apa? Every word printed on the exam paper tu baca. Penting. Okay? Secondly, read the question and answer the answers provided carefully. Baca soalan, baca pilihan jawapan. Jangan terus baca pilihan jawapan saja. You must read the question and then the answers. Okay? Next, identify, underline the keywords. Macam tadi lah, saya tunjuk tadi kan. Identify, highlight, circle, whatever. Okay, whatever way that you like. As long as you must find the keywords, the similarities, differences. Cara itu pulang pada awak. Case ke, apa ke, it's up to you. Underline ke, garis ke, up to you. Okay? While listening, ketika mendengar, focus on the words you have underlined step 3. So, bila mendengar tu, do not look at the ceiling, do not look at the windows, do not look at your friends' faces, no. When it comes to listening, when you listen to the audio, please look at your question papers, especially on all the words, all the phrases you have underlined, you have highlighted tu. Percayalah, kalau masa listening tu, kan, awak pergi pandang atas, pandang bawah, once you lose your focus even for a few seconds, even for a 1 second sekalipun, awak akan miss. Awak susah nak jawab. Listening is all about focus. Itu sahaja. Awak fokus, awak tahu apa yang awak kena dengar, awak boleh jawab. Itu sahaja. Dan listening sebenarnya sepatutnya ramai pelajar, ramai murid boleh dapat markah tinggi. Tapi ramai juga hilang markah sebab cuai. Cuai masa bila? Sebab dia tak buat ni lah. Dia tak cari kata kunci, dia tak cari kata-kata penting pada soalan. Bila audio tu telah dimainkan, dia melamun, dia pandang kawan, atau fikir benda lain. Macam itulah. So, focus. Focus. This is the important part. Remember, you have to understand every word that you have heard. Tak perlu. Awak tak perlu faham setiap perkataan yang dituturkan. Tak perlu. Tak wajib ke tak perlu, cikgu? Saya kata tak perlu, bukan tak wajib. Maksudnya, if you can understand every word, that is good for you. That is better. Lagi bagus. Kan? Tapi, awak tak perlu risau. Awak tak perlu tahu semua perkataan pun. Macam awak dengar, aku tak tahu lah maksudnya apa. Jangan risau. Sebab apa? Fokus dekat soalan. Soalan tanya apa, jawapan dia apa. Fokus dekat situ. Okay? Itu. Many students feel that way. Not only for listening, but also for reading paper. Kertas pemahaman pun sama. Pemahaman kan panjang kan, teks dia kan. Wah, apa cikgu panjang, tak faham cikgu. Bila kita baca, tak mesti kita faham setiap perkataan. Kita kena fahamkan idea keseluruhan dia pasal apa. Itu saja. Okay, alright. Okay, now let's try this one. Kita cuba ni sekejap. Okay. Identify the keyword similarity differences. Then while listening, choose the correct answer. Okay. Alright. So these are the keywords or key phrases for this question. Okay, you hear a man talking about his situation. How does he feel? Okay, there are 3 options here. Regretful, hopeful, satisfied. Apa bezanya antara 3 ni? All these 3 are emotions kan, feelings, betul. Kaitan kan, betul. Tapi apa bezanya? Siapa boleh beritahu? Anybody would like to tell me? What is yang satu lah. What is the difference between A, B and C? Similarity, all three of them are emotions, feelings. Tapi ada satu perbezaan dia. Apa perbezaan dia? Ni. Siapa boleh beritahu?
Dalam keadaan sedih atau gembira,
Positive and negative.
Okay.
Positive and negative word.
Yeah, that's I'm looking for. Positive and negative feeling. Salah satu contoh dia kan. So bila kita tahu, oh okay, A ni negatif, B dengan C ni positif. Okay, so bila aku dengar nanti, aku kena tahulah dia rasa gembira ke, dia rasa sedih ke, tak berhati ke, menyesal ke, macam tu. Alright. Okay, so now get ready. We play the audio and you will try to choose the correct answer. So I will play the audio twice. So the first time, listen and choose the answer. Okay, ready ya? We play the audio. Okay.
Ada botak, ada jatuh aku
Borang tadi kan, kenapa tekan kopi
Okay, there is a slight interruption there, disturbance, ada gangguan kan. Okay, please switch off your mic. Okay, so You get the answer. Dapat jawapan belum? Patut dapat kan? It's either A, B or C. Now for the second time I play the audio, it's time for you to check your answer or you want to change your answer. Okay, let's listen again.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but we can't hear the audio we played.
Again? Cannot hear?
I cannot
Yeah,
hear
we cannot
the
hear.
audio.
Really? Must do something with the setting, I guess. Do I have to set anything here? Cannot hear the audio Usually I'm using Zoom. I know about Zoom. So for this one, cannot hear the audio. Let's try entire screen. How about entire screen? Boleh dengar tak? Can you hear? Can you hear the audio? Just now?
You cannot, sir.
Cannot
Cannot.
Okay lah. This was do with the something to do with the setting. I guess I have to set. Tapi tak apalah. Almost 4:30 dah. Just so you. Let's go through the question, okay? Let's go through with the question. Sorry for the technical error. I thought it's okay. Alright, okay. So you cannot see the answer. Okay, alright. So this is, I hope that you can listen, but you cannot listen to the audio. So we have to skip this one. Let's go to part 2. Okay, let me show you part 2. Okay, you see here part 2. Okay, there are many questions there. Again, 8 questions, right? 8 questions. The same topic, same speakers, a little bit longer, right? Okay, for part 3, you will hear 5 short extracts. Okay, remember, part 3 you have to match, right? You have to match. Okay, you have to match. There are 5 speakers. And then you need to match with the correct statement, okay, by writing down the letters. Okay. And also for part 4, you will hear Penny talking about a recent trip she took with her family. So it's about a person, okay, about one topic saja, about Penny's trip.
So do you share the screen?
Oh, sorry.
You didn't share the screen, sir.
Sorry. Because I end just now, okay. Alright. You can see now, right? Let's go back to part 2 just now. You can see the screen now, right?
Okay, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, okay, part 2, again, part 2, this is how does it look, lebih kurang macam ni lah. Okay, actually, yeah, I forgot because for Google Meet, I have to adjust the setting for audio when it comes to sharing screen, so I forgot about that. If you're using Zoom, tak apa, Zoom dia terus connect audio. For Google Meet, there are some settings, so I forgot lah. So, it's my bad lah. I just show you the questions saja lah, okay. And then part 3, you hear 5 short extracts. Tadi kan matching kan, macam ni kan, matching. 5 speakers, and then you need to match with the correct statement by writing down the letters. Okay. Okay. Part 4, a topic about a person. Okay. And this is how does it look like. Okay, jawapan akan macam ni lah jawapan dia. Macam ni jawapan dia. A word. Okay, a word. Okay. Alright, okay. Any question you want to ask about listening? I wish that we can do some exercises, tapi it's already 4:30 class. We have to do a bit of setting so that you can listen to the audio. So, tak dapat lah nak buat. Kan? Memang saya dah siap semua ni. Nampak kan? Memang ada semua audio supaya awak boleh dengar. Tapi it's okay. You can ask your teachers to help you. Okay, your teacher also have the same audio. Basically, all the audios are taken from the textbook and also from the exercise book. Okay, so you can ask your teachers lah. Any question you want to ask? Okay, tak ada. Kalau tak ada tak ada agaknya?
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Dah lapar Dah lapar So tak boleh fikir dah I'm also hungry, you know. It's been raining here since 2. Sampai sekarang masih hujan.
Yes.
Same over there, right?
Same over here.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do a quick recap quiz again. So we are still using
So
slide.
be ready,
Be
everyone.
ready. Okay. This time around, there are 5 questions. Okay. After you have answered the quiz, there will be one slide, another one slide for you to give your feedback about today's session. Okay. So let me share with you the screen dulu. Tab. Okay. Alright, now, before we end our today's session, write at least one word to describe today's session. At least one word. Okay, you can write more than one word. Word here, I'm talking about adjective to describe today's session. Okay, sebenarnya there are a lot of things. There are a lot of more that would like to share with you. Ada sebenarnya nak share audio, nak bagi awak cuba jawab soalan listening, and then ada juga listen to songs kan, dengar lagu pun ada, tapi because of time constraint, tak cukup masa, so pasalah. Okay, so just write there what is your thoughts. Be honest lah, don't be afraid. If you feel, what do you feel about today's session, just type there. Jangan risau, nama awak tak keluar pun, jangan risau kan. Jangan risau, tak keluar pun. Oh, saya ada hantar emoji Oh, ini dah mengelat ni, asking for word. Tak apalah kan, as long as you respond pun okay dah. Come on, just throw everything there. Anymore? You can give more than one word, more than one adjective. If not mistaken, I set 2 responses for you there. Per person you can submit 2 responses. Nak hantar 1 boleh, nak hantar 2 boleh. Okay, so you can see a screen there. Ada yang kata, some of you said so fun and like it. Okay, that's very good. Get lots of new knowledge. That is very good too. New knowledge, right? That's why you need to join. You need to join every time your teacher asks you to. Okay, this will be a course. We're having an extra class. So please join, please participate. Because in the end, you will gain. You will acquire new knowledge. Itu yang kita nak. Okay, marvelous. Thank you, sir. Beneficial. Okay. Interesting, amazing tips, good explanation, marvelous, good, make my day, make your day. Wow, this is very interesting. Make your day. Oh, I'm so touched that I made your day. Okay. All right. Funny, helpful. Thank you, so nice. And some of you send the thumbs emoji. I don't know about the other 2 emojis there. The one with the sparkling eyes. What does it mean? Yeah?
It means they are very happy.
Oh,
They love it.
Oh, all right. Okay. Any more responses? Yes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, almost 30 of you participated in the quiz. Tapi so far baru 20 orang saja yang hantar feedback. Just type it. Jangan risau. Okay. Alright. So, okay. It's okay. It's alright. Okay, we can stop here. Thank you so much for your response here. Okay. Thank you so much for your response. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. I hope that you have acquired, you have gained a lot. Okay. Maybe some new knowledge, maybe you have learned before, just a refreshment for you. For setengah daripada awak mungkin ni refreshment, ulang kaji. Okay. Samsul Zaman. Why? Do you want
Muhammad Samsul Zaman,
You want to ask something?
Want to share something?
Want to say something? Go ahead. Anyone else would like to say something? Want to ask anything related to English, newspapers and so on? You can ask now. I forgot that today I am fasting. I'm hungry, but I forgot I am fasting today. Luckily, I didn't have a drink after this.
Because you have a long talk today.
Yeah, that's why.
Lot of talk.
Yep. Okay, anyone like to ask anything? Tak ada? Okay, if not, okay, so thank you again to all of you teachers, especially the students, okay? You've been a very attentive, very positive, very proactive participants, okay? Maybe some of you, I know some of you nak respond tapi dia takut. Okay, tak apa. Right, but tapi cubalah respond ya. Beranikan diri untuk respond. Those who have responded verbally or orally, thank you so much. Okay. In the end, I hope that all of you gain something. Tak banyak dapat sikit pun jadilah. Okay, itu yang saya harapkan. Lagi supaya bantu awak boleh bersedia untuk peperiksaan yang akan datang. Okay, so thank you mas. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, for your effort and attention. So, I'll leave back to Madam Salwana.
I have to stop for a while because there is azan there. Azan. Okay, that is the end of our slot today. Thank you to our, a big thank you to our speaker, Sir Ikwan. So, I think everyone have gained a lot of tips, especially for writing and listening. And I hope it will help students to get a maximum and give maximum impact in their English SPM result in 2021. Okay, thank you for all students who joined us. Thank you for teachers who will stay with us until the end of this slot. And thank you, sir, again, and hope to have you again. Okay, some other time. Okay, so with that, I thank you. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and goodbye. Before I forget, for student STSL and TENGKU Temenggung AHMAD, please fill in the attendance links in your chat section. Okay, with that, see you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Okay.
Thank you semua.